English winners, did you know that you can use gap fillers to buy time? It's true. Let's talk about it. So, yes, you can buy time. And by buying time, I'm not saying that you can live forever if you're a very rich person and you just spend money. But if you think that, please give me all your money and you will live forever. Actually, I can't promise that. So, buying time. That means things you say or do to give yourself time to respond to somebody. In this case, you are responding to questions that somebody asks you. So, here are some things you can say when you need a little more time to answer somebody's question. The first one is, now let me think. It's very simple. So let's say, did he come over yesterday? And you can think, well, let me think. I believe he came over yesterday. See, if you weren't sure, now you have time to think about it. Let's do the second one. Number 2, this is one of my favorites. That's a good question. Not only does it give you time to respond, it also is a small compliment. So you can make the other person feel good while you're giving yourself time to think. For instance, that's a good question. I believe Disney does regret releasing the Han Solo movie only 5 months after the release of Episode 8, The Last Jedi. Number 3, that's an interesting question. This is similar to that's a good question, so let's try it. Now that's an interesting question. I don't know which way the water spins in the toilet when you flush it on the equator. And then we have our next one, which is hang on a moment. Now don't use this one too many times in a row because it sounds demanding. But if people can see that you're thinking or that you're in the middle of something, you can say politely, hang on a moment, like this. Hang on a moment. She was talking about the capital of Timor-Leste. Our last one is simple. English speakers use this all the time, and here it is. Could you repeat the question? In could you repeat the question, you are asking the other person to say the question again. Maybe they'll say the question a little bit differently, a little bit more slowly, or with simpler words, if they can tell that English is not your first language. So it makes things easier. I try not to use this one too much, because if you keep saying, could you repeat the question over and over, you're making the other person work so hard in the conversation that they might not want to have conversations with you in the future. So it's okay to use, could you repeat the question? But try not to use it too many times in a row, okay? So that is at least 5 ways you can buy time. Did that help you? I hope it did. Please share this video with your English learning friends, like this video, and subscribe to this channel. It will help me grow English Win to the top of the English learning community on YouTube. Thanks a lot. I've put another video up here about gap fillers, and another video I think you might like. I'll see you on those lessons. See you later. And one more thing. Have you ever used a different gap filler? Or is there a gap filler in your native language that I didn't mention? Please type it down in the comments, but also type it in English so I can understand. I can't speak every language. Thank you so much. See you later.